Hey guys, this is my long overdue update with DVDs and Blu-rays. Got quite a lot to show you here. It's been I think going on 3 months now that I haven't done these videos. And I made a general update video probably about a month ago explaining, why that is, so please go check that out sometime. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. This first part's going to be all Blu-ray and probably the second part as well. So let's get started. First off is the Dark Knight, the Mask Edition, and I already own this on Blu-ray, but this edition was actually about, I think, $10, and I figured, you can't really go wrong. And yeah, it's a pretty nice edition. I'm not going to open it because one reason is because it's kind of a pain to get out of the box, and another reason is because it's been shown like 50 million times, so I'm not gonna show it again, but it's a really cool edition. You should get it if you can. And a great movie as well. Next up is one I've been wanting to get since before I got a Blu-ray player. It's Planet Earth, the complete series. Got quite a lot with my graduation money, because you all know I graduated about a month ago now. Got over $500, and I've only spent about half of it, and I haven't spent it all on just DVDs. I've just been buying stuff that I've been wanting, as it comes out and stuff like that. But yeah, I've got Planet Earth, the complete series. This is a very, very good show. I still have a few episodes left to watch, but it really is a very great show. I would definitely recommend it. It really shows you how beautiful the Earth is and all the life and everything, and it's quite sad as you're watching it because, you just know that most likely within maybe a few decades it's all going to be gone because, people are all like, oh, we can change this before it's too late, but, something, most likely I believe that it's never going to change. People are just going to keep on polluting the earth and causing all this trouble and taking away habitats and things like that, and, eventually it's all going to be gone. It's going to be destroyed. It's really sad, but I do 100% believe that, everything's just going to be destroyed in the end. I hope not, but that's just what I believe as of right now. But comes in this nice little case. It's a 3-disc edition, at least I think so. This first one has From Pole to Pole, Mountains, and Freshwater. These ones are pretty interesting. I wasn't crazy about Mountains, but I like Freshwater. That was neat. And then this next one over here, this one has Caves, Deserts, and Ice Worlds, which this one I haven't watched yet, but I think maybe later on tonight I'm gonna finally finish this show. But these are the only 3 episodes that I haven't watched yet. But yeah, I think the one I'd be most excited to watch is probably the Deserts. I'm not a huge fan of Caves, and I've actually heard that one's kind of boring. But yeah, I hope that one's gonna be good. Then over here you have Great Plains, Jungles, and Shallow Seas. I thought Shallow Seas was definitely probably the best episode in the whole series. And I really liked Great Plains. But Jungles, I have to be honest, I was kind of disappointed by it because it didn't show like the wildcats or anything like that. But overall it was just okay. But the other 2 episodes are really good. Then this 4th disc, it has Seasonal Forest and Ocean Deep, which I really, really liked Ocean Deep. And Seasonal Forest, to be honest, I can't really remember too well, but I'm sure it was probably really good. So yeah, there's Planet Earth. Great show, you should definitely try it. I know there's a sequel called Life or something like that, but I haven't checked that out yet. I'll definitely have to check that one out pretty soon. My foot's falling asleep. Anyway, next up is Saving Private Ryan. Bought this on Blu-ray when it came out, and I'm ashamed to say that before I bought it I had never seen the movie before. But yeah, it was a very good movie when I finally watched it on Blu-ray. I was actually really, really mad that I had never seen it before, but yeah, anyway, it's about these people in World War II, and this guy, his brothers were all killed, and Tom Hanks and his crew are given a mission to go get him and bring him back, basically. It was a good movie. I really liked it. And I forgot to take the slipcases off. I just now realized that. Because, you know, the last few videos I've done, I've always taken the slipcases off beforehand, but this time I forgot to, so please excuse me of that. But, yeah, this is a 2-disc edition. Very good movie. Alright, my foot's falling asleep. I need to move around here for a second. Okay. Next up is Avatar. Saw this one in the theater around Christmas time. And I have to tell you, when I saw it in the theater, I was really, really blown away. And right after this movie ended, I left the theater, and the first thing I said was that this is going to be the best looking Blu-ray ever made. And I was definitely right about that. I expected this to be really phenomenal on Blu-ray, and it was even better than I expected. So I would definitely recommend that you check this one out. It's a movie about these people that want to take over this tribe on this island called Pandora. And on this island there's a sacred tree, and there's some kind of mineral underneath that's worth a whole bunch of money, and they want to get it. But, you know, in order to get that, they have to get the people out of there. So some of their people, they control these avatars, and they actually go there, and, you know, they look like one of them, and they have to learn their ways and have to gain their trust so that when the time comes, they can get them to move out of the area so their people can take over and take what they want. But, you know, then of course over time he starts to, you know, realize that he's doing wrong, and he starts to join their side and go against the side of his people, basically. It's a great movie. I really liked it. I consider it to be probably the second best of the year. And you'll have to wait till I get this off. Very neat edition. And, you know, I don't care what people say. You know, they can call it stupid or whatever, but I think it's just great. So definitely check out this movie if you haven't already. Next up is Alice in Wonderland. This is just the regular, it's not the big 4 or 5 disc edition that's out there. And I have to admit, when I saw this in the theaters, I really wasn't that crazy about it at all. But, you know, this was pretty cheap actually, and I wanted to give it another go. And I figured, you know, it's on sale, I might as well do it. But I haven't watched it again yet, but I definitely am going to here before long. But yeah, it's kind of different from the animated version. You know, different characters and things like that, but it was okay. You know, I think it's worth watching. And I have to undo this thing. Come on. There we go. Then here's the disc. I think it's only a 1-disc edition. Next up is the Hurt Locker. Didn't really plan on getting this, but I saw this for a good price, and I figured, you know, why not? This was a good movie. I rented it when it came out. It's about this guy in the war who, him and his team, they go after and they find bombs, and they try to get rid of the bombs, and a bunch of other stuff happens. Can't really describe it that much in depth because I'm running out of time, but, you know, it was a pretty good movie, but in my opinion it wasn't the best of the year, but it was still good. I liked it. Let me try to get this off. And then there's the disc. So I'm going to end it right here, and I do promise that before I start the next video I'm going to take off all the slip cases. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this part, and I'll be back with part 2.